Hello, this is Cherise from Coach Template. Welcome once again to this new video tutorial wherein we will be talking about creating a manifesting planner, workbook, journal, and also an ebook using some templates that I have on my shop. So if you are a manifesting coach or if you are into sharing your experiences with manifestation or the law of attraction, and you want to create a digital product that you can sell or give away to your clients, customers, or to your new subscribers, then this is the tutorial for you. All right, so right now I'm just showing some snippets of my recent trip in Tasmania. It's just amazing. So yeah, I will see you in the tutorial. Hello and welcome to this tutorial. We are going to create a manifesting planner journal, and we may want to add in like an introduction or like stories about your shop or how you started your business. So we can also add that in our workbook and also some call to action towards the end of the workbook. All right, so we are going to use the manifesting planner template that I have on my Etsy shop, which I will link below. This is what it looks like. This is the cover, and this is the A4 size. We also have it on a US letter size, which is 8.5 by 11 inches. And once you open the template, you can come here to the bottom. You can see this 4 boxes. That is the grid view. So let's just click on that. And you can see all of the designs here that are available. So this is about 100 pages. So there are 4 cover options here and different templates that you can use depending on what you like. So this is more like a mix and match kind of template. So you don't have to use everything. This is also not laid out. And this is more like you have to choose your own pages to build your own workbook or journal. So first is we will create a copy of the template. So once you have opened it, it would be best if you have another copy of it, and that would be the one that you would edit, all right? Or another idea is for you to create another document and you would copy the pages that you like, which is what we'll do today. So the idea is for us to have the purchase template intact, and we can refer to it at a later time if we want to build another workbook. All right, so the first thing we will do is go to File and click on Create a New Design. So that's that, and I will just use A4. All right. Okay, so let's see. I like this cover, so I'll choose that. And I'm also going to have this belongs to page. So this is kind of a weird view, but once you click on that, it's all right. Sometimes it just, the grid view changes a bit. If you want to select a few pages, so you just click on this page, and I also want to have a belongs to page. So what you can do is click on Command. That's Command or Alt on a PC. It's Command on a Mac. So let's do that. Or if you want to select all of these, you can also click Shift, that one, and up to here. So I like all these pages, let's say. So you can also do that. But if I'm just selecting a few pages, so I'll just click on that and click on Command, and I'll also use this. Okay, I like these pages. All right, let's say. And I also like something like that. So there's a lot of pages here. Goal, action plan, manifestation plan, all the pages have the content, right? So there's the text. All you have to do is just copy and paste it. So I'll click on this as well, and let's say I like this page as well. Okay, so you can also see a few more pages here. All right, I also have the manifesting check here, and I'll add a few journal pages here. Okay, so what you do next is you click copy or Command C. So you just do that, and I'm going to the new document that I have. All right, so you can just right click paste. Right, so usually it goes to the next page. So it started on page 2. Right, so they're all here. So I want to look at it. So it looks like that. Yeah, looks good. All right, so you can just click that and delete. And so I'm going back to the template, and I have some bonus page templates here. And these are some pages that you can use to add in a welcome message or some other content that you might want to add, like how to use this workbook, or my story, or what is manifesting, how you can manifest now, or you know, different ideas, different tips, different you can add your own content. So these bonus pages have the lorem ipsum, which is just a dummy text. So a lot of people have been asking me, oh, the content is not in English. So it's definitely not in English. It's lorem ipsum. And if you Google that, you'll see what it is. It's just a dummy text that most designers use to add in text. All right, so this is like a checkbox, a list, and this is also a different template. This is also sort of a list template. All right, so we have different templates here. And this one is what I want to add. I want to add a call to action towards the end of my workbook. So I want to add this, but instead of like adding that whole thing, and you add it here, you would only copy the text and the images. You don't copy the background as well. So you would still go back to the grid view, and this is the best way to copy and paste the whole thing. All right, so I will copy this. Maybe, what was that? I'll get the welcome message. I'll get the call to action. This one's also a great page, and also maybe a thank you page. Sorry, I'll just click this, and I'll click this one and my thank you page. All right, and then I'll click copy, and I can just click on this page somewhere out here, like here, and paste. So I just used Command V because I'm used to using that instead of doing this. All right, so we will delete this page. Okay, so definitely my welcome page is not going to be there. I have to move it up. So using the grid view again, we can rearrange different pages. So I can put the welcome here after my belongs to page. All right, and this is the journal, and this is my course saying, you know, sign up to my manifesting challenge this month. So just click here, sign up here, and also a thank you page. All right, and you can add in your your socials and your website here. Alright, for this part of the tutorial, we are going to talk about changing fonts, changing colors, and also maybe changing photos and backgrounds. Alright, so this is the cover page, and if I want to change the font here, I can just click on that, and you can click up here. These are the fonts that you can choose from. There's maybe thousands of fonts in Canva, so you can just choose them, and depending on if you're a free or pro, if you're a free user, then you'll pay it when you're about to download your file. All right, so these are the different fonts here, and if I like something like that, so it says here try calligraphy, so let's do that, and it will give me different options that are like a script font. So I might want to try this one. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? And this one as well. So sometimes I just get stuck on just choosing fonts because, you know, there's just too many fonts and I cannot decide. That's just me. All right, so this one's too nice, and we will use that instead. Manifesting, and I don't think it's easy to read because this is the cover page and you have to make it as legible as possible. People might be squinting and not be able to really get, you know, you only have like 2 seconds to tell people what it is. So let's just try something easier to read. Okay, and the cover page has the most impact, right? Okay, so I think this one is easier to read. Let's just try that one. Okay, so that's it. And I will change my name here. So that's, you just have to click on that, right? And you just highlight it and you just, yeah, so let's say I have a coaching company. That's Cherie's Coaching Company. All right, and I want to change this to whatever, but for now I'll just use Planner and Tracker. All right, cool. And for the image, if I have my own images, you just have to drop in the photos here and it will show up here in your uploads. All right, or you can go through Canva's library, which is also huge. It's great if you're a pro user. You can, there's a lot of options. So let's say I'll type in manifesting, and you can go to photos here or photos down here. So you just click on see all. I usually just click here. All right, so you can filter these. If you're a free user, you can just click on free here and click outside, and these are your options. All right, so let's try something like that, maybe. These are vision boards. Okay, maybe that's something that I would want to put in there, or maybe I could also try woman. Can't even spell woman. All right, so let's try this out like that. That's nice. Okay, let's just say we'll use that. All right, and you can edit the color scheme. Like you can just go to the filters here. You just click on edit photo here, and there are different options here. You can explore that, but today we will not talk about that. All right. Okay, so right, let's just say I want to change the font. Let's try a different font. Let's use Nunito. Yeah, and there is an option here that says, do you want to change Railway to Nunito? All of the Railway fonts will be changed to the new font. So if you want to do that, let's do it. So let's click on Change All. Otherwise, if you don't want to do that, just skip that. You can continue editing, right? But for this tutorial, I'm going to change everything. You only have to use Change All in smaller documents, not in like huge documents wherein it's like 100 pages or maybe even 40 pages or more. So just use it sparingly. Yeah, so I had that mistake before wherein I changed a whole document and I can't even track which ones, and I had to go through each page to change all of them and check all the fonts. So it's a bit of a pain. So let's try not to do that. All right. Okay. So for this one, yeah, I'm fine with Open Sans. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I like this. And all right. Okay, so I think that's it. If I want to change the, let's say the color, I'm not a fan of this color, let's say. I want to change it into pink, so, or maybe orangey. There are some suggestions based on the first photo that we added here. So let's say I want to add this color, right? And I want to change all into that color. All right, so it's now changed to this orangey vibe. So you can do that, and we can take a look at how it looks like in the other pages. So it's all right, yeah. So if that's your brand color, then you can do that. Again, going back to photos, I will be including my collection in Unsplash. I have some photos that are often used by coaches or small businesses. So I have collated a few images that you can use. So this is my collection here on Unsplash, and you'll be receiving the link once you have the downloads. So we have a few collections here. So going back to our planner, so this is looking good, right? And if I want to publish it, I can just click on Share, and I'll click on Download, and I'll click on PDF Standard if you just want to share it as a PDF file for your clients or for your customers. So you can just do that. Or PDF print if you wanted more high resolution. This is also higher file size. I would recommend just for sharing, yeah, just click on PDF Standard. Okay, so what if you want pre-written content? So I also have something available for that. We have this Manifesting Financial Abundance ebook template that you can see here. So it already has all the content, and all you have to do is just put in your name and your socials, and that's it. All right. Okay, so what I would suggest is with this template, this only has a few workbook pages. So you can add in, you can go back to the original mix and match template that I showed earlier, which is the Manifestation Planner template, and you can add in a few more pages in here. So it is best that you combine the two. So you can add in like maybe here towards the end, I can add journal pages, or I can add like a questionnaire or a daily gratitude or monthly manifestations or my monthly manifestation goal. So I can also add that. And so again, you can just click on that and you can just add that here. So you can also do that. And that's one option. Even the welcome page has content ready for you. So of course you have to read it and see if it resonates or totally not. So you can just tweak that. You can use ChatGPT if you like. So you can also do that. But most of the content is done. And if you want to add a few more pages, totally fine. Just duplicate a page and then add in your content and just shuffle the images. So the beauty of this done for you ebook template is that you already have a base and you don't have to like really start from scratch, and you can just add in a few more pages or just edit a few of them. So of course I would still recommend editing the content and adding more of your stories or your own quotes, your own tips and course overview, or an ebook workbook overview, something like that. And you can also change the photos so that you'll be distinct from other sellers who are also using the same template. So that's just my advice. All right. Aside from the Manifesting Financial Abundance template, I also have the Vision Board ebook template. So this is the ebook template for creating a vision board. So I actually like this one. It has a lot of content here, and I love creating vision boards at the start of the year. So this is something that's completely resonate with me. I like vision board or dream boards. All right, so that is it for my tutorial today. I would just want to show you where you can find the templates on my shop. So you just go to COACHTEMPLATE.etsy.com. All the products that I mentioned, they are in a manifesting template bundle, which is here. So you can get 5 products in there. All right. So you can also hand out a check, and also you can also give out the card template, which is also popular in the shop. And yeah, so I will link this down below. I would recommend getting the bundle, or you can just get the main template, which is the Manifesting Planner Workbook and Journal template. So I will be linking them down below. And so that is it for our tutorial today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will be seeing you next time for the next tutorial. And yep, keep your light shining bright. See you next time. Bye.